And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jose Barrios.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
All right, ready to go here. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
James Wood getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Towards first, gets to it with a slide, over to first, and that's a great play for the out. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And on the mound here this afternoon, Trevor Williams.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Strike 2.
2-2.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Going. Oh! His first homer of the year. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Grounded to low. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, George Springer.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And the slider just misses.
1 strike.
Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And the batter is George Springer. Fastball is outside.
2-1.
And that is out of play. Kirk off of first with 2 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that's just foul. On the ground to first. Guerrero the toss to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Josh Bell. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground, right side, Guerrero. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one inside. Look out. Two outs. Lined into right. Roden brings it in for the third out. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Will Wagner. The other way. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Just off the inside edge. One out, bases empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
High fly ball out to left field. Wood corrals it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Alan Roden.
Now it's the right fielder, Alan Roden.
Oh.
A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
On to the third inning. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Paul DeYoung.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Right fielder, Alex Call.
So up next, Alex Call. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Jacob Young. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk down to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bichette. Left field, Wood. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball to strike. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
James Wood digs in now. Tying run at the plate. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And George makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Abrams over at second, 1 down. Line drive. tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 2 outs with a runner at third. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So that does it, but not before they find a way to spoil the perfect game. Blue Jays 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Orlando Ribalta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off, Andres Jimenez. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Misses, and the count is even 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's out of here. All muscle to center field. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now, Will Wagner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, ready now for the 5th inning. Josh Bell at the plate now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That
balls,
misses.
one strike.
2-1.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. One now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The Nationals down to their final strike.
2-2.
In the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
For Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
And now Jacob Young. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.